Hello, hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday in the house. So I got a couple things I want to talk about. Actually, it's not that there's a couple things to talk about. This is a completely separate episode. So this is really funny. I'm watching myself on the TV while I'm doing the show. That's crazy. I've never done that before. Wow. That's crazy. Anyway, let me get to my intro. Welcome to the Be Your Own Hero Show. Welcome to the Be Your Own Hero Show. I'm your host. I'm Sacred Wrights. I am a motivational speaker, and shout out to New Thought Media Network for allowing me the grace and the space to try to see what a show will feel like when it is hosted by someone who just had a stroke. For those of you that don't know, I had a stroke in about 6 months ago. 6 months ago, July 14th. I think that's right. July 14th. Right. And so, yeah, I just wanted to acknowledge all of that. And I also want to acknowledge that I am not a personal trainer. Right. So if I bring you something good, make sure that's the first part, that you're going to go and run with it. Right. So that's for physical stuff and also for financial stuff. All right, so I think that's it for the disclaimers. Let me make sure I got everything. Yeah, all right. Go check me out here Monday through Friday, 8:45 a.m. Eastern Time. Oh, wait a minute. That was Central Time. So 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time. All right, so couple things. Completely different episode today. Completely different episode. So you can tell that by the fact that I'm not wearing my hero shirt. I'm wearing my my marathon shirt. Isn't that great? I set up things in my apartment so that they would ambush me when I came back. And who knew how long I was going to be gone this time? But I came back and I saw different things set up as surprises to find me. So I'm very grateful that I ran some of it and walked and all together put it together. I did a marathon in 6 hours. 6 hours, 6:54. I mean, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Sometimes I still watch the people's go back videos. And I'm like, I just can't believe that anyone could do that. But I did it. I did it. So it's great to have these anecdotes hidden throughout the house. So 2022. 2022. All right, so that said, I'm gonna do a quick dice roll, and then we're gonna get into everything else. So dice roll. All right, here we go. Dice roll. Dice man challenge. Five. Number is 5. So that means that you're gonna take your money out of your place where you're used to spending. You're used to keeping money, like your banking account, your checking account, your savings account. Move that money out and put it somewhere else. Take $5 and remove it from your place where you usually leave your money and put it someplace else. I just want to emphasize that this works. If there's some of you out there trying and you still haven't tried this yet, you got to try it, because you can. I mean, I'm telling you, it works, and I hope that I'm grabbing someone here. So let me just say this, and I'll get on to the rest of the show. So when you set your money aside, when you take it out of circulation and put it someplace else, you forget about that money, right? Or you make it possible to forget about that money, and you focus on what's in your account, right? Once you do that, then that other money is away. It's going in away. It's going away. As I was saying on yesterday, I mean, I told you my stock money that I set aside for on Cash App, I don't even think about that money anymore. I don't even think about that money. All right. So I was surprised by the fact that I got over $1,000 in my Acorns account, my newly funded. Uh, oh shoot, you know what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm trying to say. The funded account, the funded account, right? So not only was I surprised by that, I didn't even think about that about the money that was put in my 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 fund. Thank you, my fund in on the stock side. So even though there's about the same in the stock account as I have in the Acorns account, I'm not thinking as of the Acorn account as expendable at all, at all, at all, because I'm trying to pass a sucker test. I'm trying to pass a sucker test. I'm trying to pass a sucker test. I'm trying to let y'all know, like if you let your money go before 3 to 5 years, you got played. You got played. They got you on the sucker test. You know what I'm saying? All right. So that's it. I just had to say that about that. And this reminder, I haven't done this in a long time. But so let me just do this quick reminder. If you only spend, you'll stay poor. If you only save, you'll stay middle class. If you want to get wealthy, you must invest. Your money has to be working. Your money has to be making money. Your money has to be making money while you sleep. All right. All right. So all that said, that's my anecdote for money this episode. I got other things to talk about. Other things to talk about. So first of all, I'm glad I did do the pre-recorded show for yesterday because Valentine's Day was a lot of things happened. A lot of things happened. So first of all, let's talk about Fee coming to see me. Right? She surprised me. First of all, she surprised me because she was coming later, right? And so I went to sleep, and I was tired. I was very tired. I went to sleep heavy, and I was awakened by the popo, at my dodo, right? I've never had that experience before. As long as I've been here, living here, I've never had that experience to get up out of my bed, go open the door, and see police officers. And I was like, what is going on? And I say that gave you the impression that I was fully awake. I was not fully awake. I was very tired, and I was, kind of halfway in, halfway out. I was very tired, but I noticed that there were police there, and then I noticed that they were telling me that Fee was here, and I was like, wow, that's great. So my excitement about her being here overrode everything else. It overrode everything else. My excitement that she was here early overrode my excitement. I was like, oh, it's great. Let me get her. Let me get her. Right. And so it wasn't until later that I understood how traumatic this was for her. Right. Because for her experience was being stopped at the gate and being looked at as if maybe she shouldn't be here, right? Like maybe she shouldn't be here. Maybe I'm not the one for her to be welcoming of her. And so I really wanted to mention that because these things can happen to anyone, anytime, anytime, because you've got to be prepared for you got to be prepared to see. I want to use the right word here. I want to use the right word, but you got to be prepared to to defend yourself. Defend yourself. Hold your ground and keep on stepping. Keep on stepping because where she went and where she was brought to as a result of being put in this situation was a very dangerous place. And I was so excited, even after having seen her, I was just so excited she was here that I didn't fully tune into the danger. But as I've become aware, I've done my best to rectify a situation. I've talked to everybody. Everybody there is to talk about the situation with. I've talked to them about it to make sure it doesn't happen again. Right? You got to find ways to make sure that your space is defended. Right? Because man, man, don't mess up nothing I got. Don't mess up nothing I got. I don't know what's going on with you, but don't mess up nothing that I got. Don't. That's all I'm gonna say about that right now. That's all I'm gonna say right there right now. But I just want to make sure that I did what I thought was necessary to follow it up. And so I'm gonna still follow it up. I'm still gonna see what happens to this young man, but I want to make sure that it gets taken care of. It gets taken care of. Ashe, ashe. Right. So that's one thing that happened. Okay, scratch that. Moving on. The other thing that happened was we went to the doctor. Now, mind you, we got up to go to the doctor early. And okay, one more thing. One more thing. And so we got up early to go to the doctor. And so we didn't get a chance to talk about what happened. And so, it came out in bits and spurts throughout the day. But anyway, I did go to the doctor. For those of you who are interested in my doctor's visits, I did go to the doctor and I'll summarize it like this. The doctor said that he was astounded at how healthy I was. Right. He didn't start off that way. He didn't start off this way. He's talking about this, talking about that, talking, this is high, this is great, this is all that stuff. But then at some point, I expressed a little, I don't know, just concern, like, well, what's going on? He's like, are you kidding me? You are so healthy. You are so healthy. And to be able to run every day is beyond what he could think of. The fact that I am running every day. Today is day 40, 45, 46, somewhere around there. That I've been running every day. That I ran the marathon. I don't even think I told him I did the marathon. I don't think I even told him I did the marathon. So the fact that I have done these things has put me in a higher category of working on myself. And so I want to shout this out to several of you who have said something like, "Oh, don't do too much because you're just getting back." Listen to me. The doctor said this is twice now, that because I'm choosing to run every day, that I am healing myself faster. And that does not mean that I want to run. Does not mean that. It's hard every day. Every day. When I did my first run, I used to have a joke. I say I ran for 409 days, and I would say that about of that day, like there were 4 days that I really enjoyed it. Right? First day, feel like that. But this time, since I started over, there ain't none days. There ain't none days. None days. Yeah, I know it's not correct grammar, but there ain't none days. None that I feel like doing it. Like I've got to fight with myself every day. But I keep thinking about the doctor. since he said this the first time, I've been thinking about the doctor. Think about the doctor. Think about the doctor. And he broke it down in medical terms how what I'm doing is helping my body. So shout out to him. Shout out to him. All right. So I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And I don't know how I was led to this other than listening to myself, because no one told me to go and do this. No one told me go do marathon. Right? Everyone told me not to do the marathon. Just wait. But I did it. I did it. I did it. All right. So anyway, that's what I have to say about that. I think that's it. I think that's it. Mom, I'll call you later about the details of the um the appointment. I'll call you about that. And yeah, but it was good. It was good. And yeah. So anyway, moving on now to another thing that I think is cute. So I got let me check my time. All right, my time is good. So I've got a funny thing. They prescribed me across the street. Their prescription based service was across the street. Like, you need, so I've got 3 prescriptions, and one of them has to well, never mind. I got 3 prescriptions, right? And they said that I could go get them filled at this place across the street. So I go across the street, and and we're talking to the people, and come to find out that they can deliver the drugs. You don't have to pick them up. I was like, what? And look at this. Look at this. This tiny little bag I picked up at my place of business, at my in my apartment. Because that's so cool, right? That's so cool. So I thought that was really cool because I was worried about standing for so long. So just to keep you up to speed, I was worried about standing in line so long. Because yesterday I was feeling it. I was feeling it hard. And it's like this sometimes. Sometimes, my energy scale's up and sometimes it's down. It doesn't seem to be any effect, right? So yesterday it was down, and I was thinking about, I don't know, there's no place to sit down. And then B King said something to them about that, and they said, "Oh, we can deliver it to you." I was like, "What?" So that's really cool. That's really cool. Very cool. All right, so that's that. Okay, is that it? Is that it? Okay, so maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Now let me get back to some money stuff because I forgot to mention this. I told you about the prize pool. Prize pool. Now, prize pool has got me excited. It's got me excited, and I know it's part of the psychology of it, but it's working. It's working. So basically, they put the money in a place where, well, here, basically here. Look, here it is, website, right? They got a weekly drawing, and I've been checking the app ever since they gave me the 10 cents, and it was a weekly drawing. I've been checking it all the time. Like, when's the next weekly drawing? And for me, my next weekly drawing is in 2 days. I don't know if that's for everybody or if it's individualized, but around 2 days, around Friday, there's a weekly drawing, and I get to shake my phone and then see how much money I get. Might be nothing, but it's fun. It's fun. Anyway, I'll put this up because I want you to show you there is a website. There's a website. And so for those of you who are thinking that it's just for people with cell phones, you can get in. It is getprizepool.com. 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 Right? So you can go in and you can set up your account and you can do it. I mean, what difficulty is there to have more money to do whatever it is you're trying to do? Right? So I would advise you to go have fun with this thing, with this prize pool, because it's been pretty fun. Okay. So that's that. What else did I want to talk about? I felt like I had so many things I wanted to talk about. Man, I did the the dice roll. Man, shoot. I think I might be that might be it. That might be it. I mean, let me see if there's anything else I want to say. Because I don't want to delve for something that I don't have yet and bump my gums for no reason. Mm, no, I don't think that's it. I think that's it. So I'm gonna go get into the chat now and see what else I got. See what else I got. All right. Oh wow, lots in the chat. Lots in the chat. What was the number on dice roll? The number on dice roll was $5. $5 equals $5. Take that money and stick it somewhere. Stick it somewhere where it is not part of your daily regime, right? Because when your money disappears, then you have the advantage of putting that money elsewhere, and you have the advantage of building it. So for prize pool, let's say, for example, my prize pool account is already $28. $28. And I've just been moving the little bits, and I haven't been doing it every day. I've not been doing it every day. I have not been doing it every day. But I got $28 in it so far, right? So that's just to show you how quickly it can accumulate. Just putting aside just $1 here, $2 here, $5 here. It can add up quickly. All right. So let's see. Where else? What else? Does anybody else say anything? All right. Fees and oh, wait a minute now. The healthiest stroke survivor he's ever met is wasted. That's right. Healthiest stroke survivor. All right. Well, I guess that's it. Oh, wait a minute. Ronald, I don't know what you're talking about, Ronald, but I thank you for your yes. Thank you for your yes. Okay. Well, yep. Melissa Moore was talking about the five. Oh, yes. The $1,000. So yeah, I got a couple minutes. So I got the idea from Melissa Moore Nobles of setting aside $5. Setting aside $5. And I just knew, I was like, man, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. Because I don't carry cash. I carry digital money all the time. But let me tell you, as soon as once I set my mind on getting $5 back, I started getting $5 back from various places. And I just took it and I got like $10 now. Either 10 or 15. And I think it's 10. But just randomly out of the blue. And I put them away in my safety in my jar of money. I put them in. So I can't wait to see how this is going to flow because the banks I use are typically online banks. Oh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Chase was bought. Okay, I guess I can skip that. When I first got my bank account, it was an online bank. There were no physical structures. But it's been since been bought by a regular bank, and it has regular structures now. So I can go in and trade my money in. Yeah, I can trade my money in. So I can't wait to see how this makes things happen faster. And so I'm gonna say this is my last thing. You've got to have different rules. You have to have different rules. So for Cash App, I explained this earlier this week. For Cash App, I explained that my rule for Cash App is I don't take the money out. I don't take the money out. If you pay me via Cash App, it stays in and it gets invested. Now, this is brand new. This comes from someone who used to spend the money on the Cash App all the time. Zap you, boom, 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 right? But But I found that when you keep that money in there and you invest it, man, it gives you so much more, so much more of a sense of ownership. When you click into Cash App, you know, it'll tell you zero balance, right? Or $0 that you have that you've sent to somebody, right? But and then in the bottom corner it tells you how much is your usual is your capital gains, what you have left in the bank, right? So you've got a zero and you've got whatever your amount is in the bank. But you flip over to the investing side, you've got a whole new row of options, right? So being in a place where you can swipe it to the left and seeing that you've got cash there, you've got ability there, it opens the door. It opens the door. And all you gotta do is put a little bit. Put a little bit. I told you I started with $1. $1. I know I told y'all this before, but I'm telling you, $1. And now I keep my money within Cash App. Anybody sends me money with Cash App, it stays. It stays. It gets stays and gets invested. Invested. All right. All right. Well, I think that's it. Let me see if there's any other concepts. Yeah. Yeah. Where, man, I got on the $5. I got on $5. I move like a personal trainer. That's funny. I look like a personal trainer. But I gotta get my hoodie, my hero hoodie back though. I gotta get my hero hoodie back. Good morning from the mountains of Colorado where it's snowing now. Ooh, I gotta get it. I gotta get a photo, Linda. I gotta get a photo. Just send a photo of it from your front porch or something. Just give me something. I need to get a visual because it's not snowing here in New York. All right, so I think I'm just chilling now. I'm just chilling. Thank you, Simone. Thank you. I appreciate you. The thing. Oh, and I still got my things, my wrist patrol, Still got them. I don't know if I told you about them recently, but this has completely stripped away. This used to have all my technical stuff, but I still got these on. Still holding on to a point where I feel like I got it. I got it under control. And then I'll be ready to cut these off. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop chilling. I'm gonna stop chilling now. I guess I will be back tomorrow, and we're gonna talk about some aspect of money. I don't know what we're gonna talk about tomorrow, but use the time between today and tomorrow to check out prize pool. Prize pool. As I said, you can check it out on your computer. Get prizepool.com. Check it out. Get that money. Get that money. All right. I will see you later. I'll see you tomorrow.